pop the microphone on because I've forgotten to use it all morning. Well, in the kitchen anyway. I was using it earlier. But now I am peeling the carrots and the parsnips. And after that, I do need to make a start on that cake because I need the cake to cool down so I can put the Greek yoghurt and strawberries in the middle of it and then put it hopefully in the fridge if there's enough room. But I think Luke normally goes shopping on a Friday, so he might come back and fill up the fridge, so I will at that point have to take it out. But I'm hoping to get all this done and finished by the time Luke gets home. He wasn't feeling too good this morning. He's been coming down with a bit of a cold. His mate at work's been ill and he has been feeling a bit rotten the last couple of days, like he's coming down with it. So I haven't spoken to him yet today, so hopefully he's feeling all right. But this morning he was getting a bit, ooh, that was close. He just took my nail off. Yes, he was getting a bit rubbish this morning, so hopefully he's not feeling too bad. But he'll have a nice little tea party with the dogs to come home to, so that'll cheer him up if he's not feeling well, won't it? He doesn't have to do much, just sit and eat, really. I've done all the hard work. I can't wait to see the dogs' faces when they get their dinner of this platter of food they're going to get, because I bring them home food from work if we have sort of leftover, I don't know, chicken or anything really, steak, boiled eggs, anything that's left over or that the kids leave on their plate that's not been touched, then I bring it home for the dogs instead of putting it in the bin. If it's decent food that the dogs can eat, then I bring it home for them. But obviously I haven't been there for a few weeks, so they haven't had any extravagant big buckets of treats that I bring back from work for 3 weeks. So this is going to be a nice surprise for them. But they deserve it. All their hard work vlogging on the old YouTube. They do most of the hard work, don't they? All I do is film them, really. It's their channel, really. So they deserve a nice little doggy tea party and a bit of cake. But I've never actually done a big meal like this for them before, so this is the first doggy tea party I've ever done. I just hope the cake's going to go okay. I haven't even started it yet, so I do need to get the move on, because cooking's hard work and I don't want it to get to a point where I've done everything else and then I've run out of energy and don't do the cake. That's what I'm worried about, because I don't want to burn myself out because I've been busy all day today. I don't want to burn myself out doing all the other bits and bobs and then not get round to doing the cake. So, right, that's some, probably do a few more of those. Parsnip and carrot chips. Popcorn's quick and easy to do. The tuna and cucumber is quick and easy to do. And the celery and peanut butter is easy to do. So it's just this cake. And I'm hoping that it works out because I've not done it before, and I'm hoping that it is as simple as instead of normal flour, I'm going to use oats, which I will blend into a thin flour, because I got just normal porridge oats, so I will blend those into a flour, and then it's flour, eggs and milk, isn't it? Normal butter, but yeah, so so it's butter and sugar, isn't it? flour. I'm going to put an egg in it. Is the butter for the fat to bind it together? I need to try and get the recipe right because I want, if it's butter, bananas I'm going to use instead of sugar. So oats, bananas. I was going to put cauliflower in it, but then it would have to be cooked cauliflower. Maybe I'll boil the cauliflower. So oats, cauliflower. And then banana. I can use peanut butter. I could put peanut butter in it. I wrote down a recipe. What did I do with that? Oh no, other phone. Notes. I wrote down bubbling nicely. That is simmering away. Alexa, how long left on timer?
You have 1 hour and 14 minutes left on your 2-hour timer.
So I've written down bananas, peanut butter and oats. I think that was for the cake. But I want quite a lot of it. Alexa, can dogs eat honey?
In small quantities. Raw honey is fine for dogs. However,
Alexa, stop. Alexa, can dogs eat maple syrup?
Maple syrup is not considered poisonous to dogs.
Alexa, stop. Alexa, can dogs eat coconut sugar?
Coconut sugar is not considered poisonous to dogs.
Alexa, stop. Okay, so we've got some sweets options. I can use banana, a little bit of honey, a little bit of maple syrup and a little bit of coconut sugar. That could be the sweetness. I want it to taste good to us as well. I'm not going to have very much. Let me have a think. Okay, so I have chopped up the cauliflower and I've chopped up some of the carrots, and I'm going to boil these and make them really soft, and then I'm going to add them into the cake, because you can have carrot cake. So if I put enough sweeteners in, as in bananas, lots of bananas, and a bit of maple syrup, a bit of honey, a bit of coconut sugar, I don't see why this won't taste good. So we're going to experiment, and I've just got my fingers crossed that it tastes good. But you can have carrot cake, and if you have sugar or honey with carrots, they're very, very sweet. And cauliflower, I think mixed in with all the other stuff, you won't be able to taste it. But I want a big volume of cake mix, and I'm not going to get that with just a bag of oats. I have got more oats, but should have this attached to me really. I have got, actually that's a bad idea in case I chuck that in the washing. I have got more oats, but this adds in veggies, is healthy, and I think the carrots might add sweetness, hopefully. So I'm going to boil this until it's really soft, and then I'm going to add to that bananas. Those dogs. Excuse me, stop it. No, thank you. Okay, so we are on to the cake. Did it again. We're on to the cake. Okay, that is the carrots. Ooh, nearly tipped them in the sink. Carrots and parsnips. Just as I said that. Carrots and parsnips are done. I'm just going to chuck on a little bit that way. Chuck on some olive oil, and that can go in the fridge ready for later. cooking later. I'm only putting olive oil on because I can't put anything on them because the dogs are having some too. So it'll just be cooked in olive oil. Oh, I could put a bit of honey in there actually, couldn't I? Dogs are allowed honey. That would make them taste good. Let's do that. So we will put on honey and olive oil. There we go. And that can marinate for a little while. It's a bit more. It is a party after all. Make sure I get some right at the bottom. I was going to put them in a glass tub, but it wasn't big enough, so I've had to use plastic. Right, there we go. Olive oil and honey on carrots and parsnips. I'm going to put them in the fridge. Wonder if I've got the lid. Oh, hang on. Oh, look at that. I've got the lid. Lovely. I'll have to remember to cook everything that I'm putting in the fridge. I'll have to go through it properly. Otherwise, I'll wake up tomorrow, open the fridge, I'll be like, oh yeah, I was meant to cook that yesterday. Right, veggies done. Let's do the celery and peanut butter. Then that can harden in the fridge. Oh, oh, oh! You could make noodles out of that. Look, celery noodles. Let's chop it. Me and Luke will probably only have one or two each. He might not even have one actually. And the dogs only need a couple. Do one more. Need to wash them. That chicken had stopped bubbling, so I had to turn it up. Now it's really boiling again, so I've just had to turn it down again. Smells like chicken soup. The dogs are not going to know what's hit them when I give them all this food later. Right, dry them off. Done them this size. So pat them dry. Put them in this, can't I? Right, just pop in the peanut butter on the celery sticks. What you normally do is do this and then put them in the freezer. And they're a little frozen dog treat. But I'm just going to put them in the fridge. Drama, drama. The veg is boiling nicely. All over the cooker stove top. Yeah, so normally these are a little frozen treat, but I'm just going to put them in the fridge because Luke and I won't want to eat them frozen. Luke might not want these at all. I have got him eating peanut butter though. He never used to like peanut butter. And in the last year or so, I've got him eating it. Of course, it's very good for you. Not too much though, just a little bit. A jam and peanut butter sandwich is one of my guilty pleasures in life. I love peanut butter jelly time, peanut butter jelly time. It's that Family Guy, that's from Family Guy. But yes, jam and peanut butter sandwich. I don't eat them very often, but I love them. Anyway, you get the gist. I'm going to carry on doing these. So with these, I'm just going to scoop out the middle. Then in these, oh, I forgot I've got the microphone on. You can hear me chomping. And then in these, I'm going to put tuna. And then I've got the olive oil from the sardines to put on top of the dogs. And then we will just have tuna. And I'll probably stick some mayonnaise or something on ours. But I'll do that afterwards. Now to us, this is going to taste very plain, but I'll just put the salt and pepper and mayo and stuff. Oh, I could do the dogs first, couldn't I? And then just mix it in here. Right, I'm going to put these in this. So I'm going to put a parchment paper on top of there. Oh, nearly. About an inch out. Let's put theirs in. So I've given the dogs the two end ones, so I know which one's which. We'll have the two middle bits. I'll put the olive oil on afterwards, I think. Otherwise, oh gosh. Oh no. That was a bad move. I've got the celery sticking to it. No. Okay, separate one, separate one, separate one. Retreat, retreat. No. No. Okay. Right, let's put that. That's now got peanut butter all over it. So, okay. Right, that's the dog's ones. Then I can put, I don't know if I've even got mayonnaise. I haven't, but I have got Philadelphia, so I'll use Philadelphia and I'll mix that in there. There we go. Right, now, popcorn. And I'm going to cook it in coconut oil. You pop three in first. 1, 2, 3. And when they've all popped, you put the rest in. So let's just wait for them to sizzle. I'm also at the same time going to put a pan on for the boiled eggs. Oh, one's popped already. I'm going to put 1 egg in the cake, and then I am going to do 1 boiled egg each to go with the dinner. Can you see them? There we go. I don't know what happened there. The bottom of the pan started to burn. They've cooled down nicely, so they can go in the fridge probably. Oh, here we go. It's a popping. Here we go. And she's filling up. Wait until that manic popping stops. The lid might pop off. Whoa! Loads! Right, eggs are on the boil. Popcorn is done. Eggs are boiling. Chicken stock still boiling because you're meant to do it for hours and hours. Slight problem, I can't work out how to put the food processor together. Right, that is in, and that goes on there, I'm sure. Then that. Okay. And this. is locked. Right, everything is locked. I've been trying that for about 10 minutes and couldn't work it out. Hoorah. Okay. Now I can put my cake together. Eggs are out. Let's cool them down a little bit.